So it's time to leave Istanbul and also time to say goodbye to you guys. Sad moment. See you, man. Thank you so much for everything. You guys take care.
It's been the longest coffee break ever.
Supposed to meet for a coffee, stuck around for 3 weeks. Sorry about that. All right, well, onwards we go. Thanks, guys. See you maybe soon, maybe not. Take care. Bye-bye. So as you can see, I'm on the ferry now, saying goodbye to Istanbul behind me, and that means that I'm gonna cross the Bosphorus towards the Asian side, and that means that I officially crossed the first continent, Europe. So that's something to be proud of, I guess. Well, I am. I made it to Asia now. Right, it is ferry number 2. So I made it to the other side of the mainland now, and I don't really have a plan for today, not at all actually. There's a mountain coming up, 500 meters of elevation. It's already 5 o'clock, so the sun is setting in about 2 hours, but it's quite cloudy as well, so it might be darker earlier. Well, I'm just gonna go for it and see how it goes. Ooh, either I'm not used to it anymore, or this is a really tough climb. Probably both. That's where I came from. And here I am right now. I made it to the top, and while arriving at the top I saw this abandoned building. So I thought, let's check it out. Could be a good place for shelter from the wind and the possible rain tonight. Let's see if I can pitch my tent somewhere. Girme üzel mülk. Mülk. Probably means something as keep out. I don't understand Turkish, so sorry. The only thing that's kind of worrying is that back there and somewhere over there in the background there are 2 cars parked. I think they're just workers though, working on the land behind, but I don't see anybody. Alright, tent is made, camp is set. I'm gonna cook myself some dinner, log out early. It is gonna rain tomorrow, probably the entire day, but I'm gonna make my way down to Bursa anyway, and I will stay with the warm showers host there. So tomorrow I have a warm and dry, cozy accommodation. Tonight it's a bit alternative. A good rainy morning. It is rainy and foggy, as you can see around me. It has been raining since 4 o'clock, I think, at night. The balcony kept my tent dry, so that's a good thing as well. Don't have to dry anything. I'm gonna start packing my tent soon and ride off into the rain. Main road, meh. Sometimes you just have one of those boring days. And today is such a day where nothing really happens, nothing to do, nothing to see. I think the most interesting fact of today is that it has stopped raining. That's it really. Okay, and fast forward to the sunny weather. As you can see, the sun is out again. I'm on the bike. The last time that I was on the bike was really dreadful weather, really rainy, not enjoyable. There was not much to film, so I didn't. But eventually I made it to my warm showers hosts, Vesel and Murevet. And they were amazing people, really kind. They took me out to their brothers to have dinner. They just did everything for me I needed. They made sure I was comfortable. We played board games, and they even offered me to stay another day because yesterday was just, again, really bad weather. But right now it's sunny again, as you can see, so it's time to jump on a bike again. So now I'm going to Izmir, 380 kilometers, hope to reach it in 4 days. Excited about the weather, about the route, so let's go. Turkish mountains are never easy, but when it's a dirt and gravel road after it has rained for 2 days, oh man, that's a fun challenge. Well, that's not making it any easier. Oh no, what did I get myself into? Even a tractor can drive here. Not sure if I should continue. It gets even worse. The clay works as a brake on my wheel, and my front wheel doesn't want to turn anymore. So I think I just have to manually scrap the clay out every 100 meters, maybe even less. Oh no. Help! Alright, I made the executive decision to turn around. This is just not doable. My rear tire got stuck as well now, so I can't move the bike at all. I have to spend the upcoming 15 minutes scraping the clay from the tires and well, it's finally done, I think, but the whole thing cost me 2 hours, I think at least. A lot of frustration, and I'm just done for the day, but I still have to cycle, I think 20 or 30 kilometers. I'm just gonna take the main road. It's gonna be boring, but at least I can make progress. And we're back on the main road. Yay! Merhaba.
Bursa'dan mı geliyor?
He. And now tonight I have to sleep. So you live here. Ah, thank you.
Şenay.
Merhaba.
Merhaba, hoş geldin.
Merhaba.
Buyur, hoş gelmişsin.
Teşekkürler.
Turşu yer misin turşu?
Is the okay. Yeah, super. Morning. It's before 6, 5:50 I think. We're already awake. I have no clue what's happening. I had to come down here. I'm really confused. He's coming. Let's see. And after having fed the sheep at 4:45 in the morning, why? I had some breakfast and yeah, obviously we didn't talk much because there was a huge language barrier. He didn't know how to use Google Translate or use a phone at all. So anyway, we had a nice time together, and now I'm continuing. And after yesterday's disaster in the mountains, I'm not gonna take the risk anymore, so I'm only gonna stick to the main road. It's gonna be boring, but at least the progress is gonna be good, that I know for sure. Luckily it's not so busy on the main road, that's a real plus, but it's not so enjoyable, it's just really boring. So tackling the first mountain now, second mountain actually, the first one was really small. But the headwinds are very serious at the moment, it's not very easy. 115 kilometers now, still going strong. Under 30, come on. 140, and still feeling okay. Oh. $150, made it. Oh man, that's good. Now, find a place to sleep. I'm traveling. Yes. I'm looking for a place to sleep.
Ne yaptın Yaşar abi?
Kun.
Nereden?
Kun.
Bak Ruslar var burada. Rusya. Ha, kaltara kal. Ha, benim orası kal.
Ah, really? Amazing. Thank you.
Gel buyur.
So again, after just asking around for a couple minutes, they offered me a place to stay here. The guy just left, but he's coming back. But I can stay there, and that's amazing. But more importantly, and what's even more amazing, is my record. Actually, my personal record. It's 154.38 kilometers and another 1166 meters of elevation gain. I did not expect that at the beginning of the day.
İngilizce var mı?
His name is Ali. He serves some chai every night and every day. So we know him.
Peki.
It's sweet.
Other places and you.
Alright, so there's a small change of plans. I went out with Ibrahim and his friends to drink some chai. And when we came back, the guy who invited me in to stay in the small house, the office building, he was another person, let's say. He was either really drunk or on drugs or whatever. And long story short, I wasn't welcome anymore. So eventually Ibrahim, they called around, and so they asked if I could stay in the mosque at the imam, and he approved. So luckily I have a place to stay. Thanks to Ibrahim and his friends, really. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna have some rest right now. I'm really tired. I have to wake up really early tomorrow, so yeah, take some rest before. Good morning. It is 5 o'clock and I'm awake, as you can see. I slept barely, very, very terrible. And since last night I felt... That's why I'm awake. I slept in the mosque, and they're starting their prayers. And one tradition here in Turkey is that they start waking everyone up in the town by drumming on some big drums in the streets, and they start at 3:30. So from 3:30, well, I for sure didn't sleep, but before I already felt sick. I think some of the water that I drank yesterday was not good, so I had to run to the toilet a few times this night. I still don't feel good. I feel quite bad. Yeah, just trying to get to Izmir today, and then Hopefully take some rest, because I need it. So I just realized that I think this is the weakest I felt so far on this trip. My body is just done after the 150k yesterday and feeling sick, didn't sleep for an entire night. I didn't even have dinner after my ride because I was just too nauseous. I think all of that is not a good combination and I'm just drained. I'm really drained. And feeling weak and tired, I arrived in Izmir, where I could take some time off to recover. After which, I was fully ready to explore the beauties of the Anatolian coast. But that is a story for next time. So that's it for this week, and I'll see you in the next one.